Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? This is Corey McKinney, and I help scholars overcome violence, negative peer pressure, and bullying. Also, I teach leadership and conflict resolution workshops. So I wanted to share this quick story with you guys today about something that happened inside of the conflict resolution workshop. So I think this was a seventh grade class, I believe, and I had a scholar come in a few minutes late. We had already passed out the paperwork and everything, and she came in with an attitude, said something smart to one of the students, proceeded to walk past me and go have a seat. And one of my leaders that I had passing out the forms tried to give her a paper. She took it, turned it over, act like she didn't want to participate, right? Put her head down. So she was quiet, so I didn't say anything to her. She wasn't disturbing the class, so I just kind of let her sit there. But throughout this session, as we started to go through and start doing little skits and everything, I could see her smiling and looking, peeping up and trying to see what was going on. So right then, I started using her inside the session. So anytime I would get people to come up there and demonstrate something, I would get her to do it too. So it went on great, man. You know, she finished the session. She even, at the end of the session, took up the papers and stuff for me. And she walked up to me and said something at the end of the session. She said, "Mr. McKinney," she said, I just want to apologize to you for the way that I came into the class today. She said I was wrong. And I told her, I said, apology accepted. And that was very mature of you to do what you just did. I said, because we have adults right now that don't even know how to apologize when they do something wrong. I said, so that was really, really, really a big thing that you just did. And I really appreciate it. And then she proceeded to tell me, like, why she came in upset, started asking me some personal questions, and I helped her best as I possibly could. Then she showed me this video to where a student and a teacher was fighting, and she was asking me who was wrong and what should the student do. And I told her, if that happens, they're both wrong, and always get an adult in the room to try to help out. And then she laughed and told me, she said, well, maybe both of them should have came into your conflict resolution workshop. And I said, maybe so. So we had fun, and but I was just so proud of her, the way that she kind of rebounded from the way that she came in and how that showed maturity for her. And it was just ironic that we resolved the conflict inside of a conflict resolution workshop. And I just thought that was awesome from that seventh grade student, man. So she's going to be special. So if you'd like me to bring these conflict resolution workshops and leadership workshops into the school, we're already doing bookings for next school year. You can hit me up on my website, which is www.corymckinney.net. I look forward to speaking with you and working with your scholars next year. Peace.